Okay, I'm going to start out by saying I do think you're a hateful bigot, but we've already determined that you're not going to change your mind on that. Because it's you. You don't have to. I can't make you. But I do want to get that out in the open because I don't want to lie about my opinion. Okay, I'm going to say I don't agree with what you're saying. Don't think you really know what you're talking about. And it hurts your point that you don't use the real terms for things. I assume you're intelligent. Otherwise, why would you even bother? But when you don't use the real words for things, it makes you sound so ridiculously stupid. How am I supposed to take you seriously? No. Is this hard? I'm sure that's not what you want. But, it's your right. It's your video. You can do what you want. Okay. Now I'm going to get on to your point about family and being recruited too, because they seem to go together. I wasn't recruited into being gay. I was born this way. My parents didn't raise me to be gay. They raised me to be me. And this just happens to be who I am. But people like you don't seem to be able to understand that. I don't quite get why. But that's okay. I was born this way. It's not a disease. I don't see why you seem to think it is. Science has proven it's not. It's natural, too. Just about every animal species, especially mammals, has gay members of the species, but I guess you're going to ignore that, too. But I do want to point it out. Okay. Now we're going to move on to your point about God. I believe there is a God. How coincidental, isn't it? I also believe He protects me. Looks out for me, protects my family, my friends, and that He created me exactly how I am. And that He's going to protect that right person. That person, unfortunately, I haven't met yet. But that man that I'm going to marry. That man I'm going to marry and raise a family with. My parents will have grandkids. My partner won't be having them, but there's plenty of kids out there that need a loving home. Adoption is a great answer. What else more loving can you think of than adopting a child? But I'll digress on that because I'm sure you don't like that idea, do you? But that's not my problem. Because, unfortunately, you're wrong about the Constitution. The Constitution protects me, just like it protects you. It protects my opinions like it protects your opinions. After all, opinions and people are the spices of life. Without spices, life would just be boring. Although you are a spice that most people don't like, but I'm sure you know that already. But the world still wouldn't be the same without you. Okay? I'm glad that you exist, because you do have an opposite viewpoint of me, which causes me to think and realize things, but you're not quite the best at that. You have, though, made me realize I'm proud of who and what I am. And I'm not going to let other people make me feel otherwise. And thank you. And other people like you, but for all intents and purposes, you, because you're a hero. Okay. Now I'm going to also say, oh yes, we were talking about the Constitution. The Constitution is a very great thing. Our founding fathers were very brilliant. They decided to make this country a democratic republic, which means rule by the majority while protecting the minority, because in their great wisdom, they understood that pure democracy is just one step short of mob rule. And as the end of the French Revolution clearly illustrated, mob rule as a way of running a country just does not work. Which is why they wound up with Napoleon, but that's another story. Okay. Now the Constitution doesn't mention sexuality at all. It says, every citizen of this country has the same rights. I have the same rights as you. Although you do want to try to deny them. But that's okay. Not my problem. The Constitution protects me from you taking my rights away. It even protects me from President Bush taking my rights away. Thank God he'll be out of there very soon. Because that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to take my rights away, your rights away, everyone's rights away. They should really be concerned, but I have a feeling you support him just because of the views you have. So, yeah. No, but the Constitution protects my rights. Unfortunately, some people don't see that as extending to marriage quite yet, but my understanding, not a constitutional scholar by any means, but I would understand it too, because marriage for me is part of my pursuit of happiness. Doesn't impede on other people's rights to the pursuit of happiness. Doesn't cause harm or damage. No. It's beneficial. But that's okay. Because I'm pretty sure it'll happen. Just a matter of time. Okay. My other thing I would like to say, I appreciate your views. Opposite views make the world interesting. Because it'd be so boring if everyone had the same view. Something you seem to want. Yeah. Not a good thing, but that's okay. Your way of doing that seems to be, you have this convoluted idea that you can shove all us gay people back into the closet. I'm going to tell you what I tell other people to have this really stupid concept that you seem to be spouting about shoving at least me back in the closet. My saying to these people is, the day hell freezes over, pigs learn to fly, and the Pope says he's gay. That thought might pass through my mind for, a split second. But they'll be gone. It's not going to change anything. Not going to change. I'm here, and I'm posting this for you. Better get used to my face, because, yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot of it. Okay. Have a great evening.